With eyes closed, take some deep breaths. Bringing your energy and attention and focus right here into your body. Feeling the earth underneath you, stability of the earth, the grounding of the soil, of the roots. And just continue to breathe. When the Reiki light begins to surround you now, place your hands comfortably on your body and give yourself Reiki. Or receive the Reiki that is being sent to you now. And it surrounds you and fills the space that you're in. And as you breathe in the light, highest frequencies of pure unconditional love that is Reiki. And it starts to fill your body. Starts to fill your being. And as you breathe out, you start to let go of the things that are no longer serving you. And if you're listening to this in a way that you may need to just let it wash over you, know that the Reiki energy is doing this work for you as well. The illumined ones are here and they stand in a circle around you and they shine their light into the space as you begin to entrain to those frequencies. As your light is the same as their light. And as they shine their light onto you, you feel their love and their support as they help in this work, lifting the burdens. As they support you and they love you. And the Reiki energy from the highest heavens or the highest sources of consciousness, it shines on you and into your heart. The power of divine love, of the divine mind, the connection to the divine and the heartbeat of creation. It all shines right here, right now, onto you and within you. And your heart begins to shine brighter and brighter. And as this Reiki shines on you, it begins to start to lift the burdens or the layers or the masks that you have, that has been created for protection, for all of the reasons the layers are created. And all the places where disempowerment has been placed upon you. And we use the distance symbol to go back on your timeline. Maybe there are some situations or times in your life that are highlighting to you the places where the words have created you to feel disempowered, maybe even created you to feel like you didn't believe yourself. The places where you heard your intuition, that the outside world, or maybe a person or a culturally created situation, made you not listen to your intuition or feel like your intuition was crazy, or you were made to feel crazy, or that you were wrong. When in actuality, you heard you. So we can take a moment in the Reiki energy as it begins to lift those situations or those time frames or even disempowerment placed on you by a certain person. As the Reiki energy surrounds you in love, as these dissolve into the light of the Reiki. And so spend a moment now as these begin to lift from you. Maybe there's ones that you know about, maybe there's unexpected ones, maybe you don't know the specific situation, you just know that it happened in this time frame. And it lifts into the light where it's to be heard and listened to and let go of. Maybe the words that you needed to say in those time frames. The Reiki energy validating you and your experience. And it does it with love and compassion and gentleness for you. Maybe some of the things that need to be lifted from you is even in the light and the grace of forgiveness. And the Reiki energy reminds you that it doesn't make anything that anyone else did okay, where you've been disempowered or where disempowerment has been placed upon you or gaslighted or gaslit. What it does is it releases any power that it has over you. It's only for you. And as these layers continue to lift off, continue to shed into the light of Reiki, the Reiki comes in and it releases any cords or connectors or anything else that needs to be released related to them. And the light comes in and empowers your light, so that in those time frames, your light is bright. It goes back on your timeline through the distance symbol, and it empowers your light and your voice in those situations, and your heart light becomes brighter, and your intuition is heard by you. Your voice and your words are heard by you, so that you are strong and empowered. And confident in your voice, in your heart, in your gut, in your mind. Your future self going back and nurturing your past self right here, right now, in this moment in time. Loving you, and you hearing you. And all parts of your timeline. And it brings it forward to today, right here, right now. As the Reiki light continues to fill you and empower you, and the light of the earth fills you and empowers you, and your voice and your heart and your gut and your mind. As you stand in your strength and your power and your knowing. So your intuition is known by you. Your body, your mind, your spirit is heard by you right here in this moment in time. And your light shines brighter and brighter as the Reiki continues to pour into you and fill you and nurture you and empower you. And like the roar of a lion, you are heard. And you are known by you. And we send the Reiki forward to you and any time on your timeline where you're navigating this, where your knowing on the inside is different than maybe the experience that you're having with others on the outside. And your past self, this self right here, right now, this empowered self goes forward and reminds you of your power, helps you with your clarity as the Reiki light supports this process. Mental, emotional symbol, the higher self, that intuition. As you recognize it, you hear it. Maybe you say the things that you need to say, or trust yourself. The light of Reiki comes in and empowers that trust in self. And then any change of pattern that needs to happen comes in and supports that process. It helps you in your clarity and what next steps to take. as you hear you. A fully empowered self, supported and loved by you, by the Reiki energy, and of course the illumined ones. And so we say thank you to the illumined ones, supporting us in this journey. To bring yourself in from the future and the past, and bring yourself into right here and right now. As you place your hands on your heart space, and you say thank you to yourself for this nurturing, this beautiful work done here today. As you empower you for your past self, for your future self, for yourself right here, right now, in this moment in time, as you hear you. And you are centered and grounded and empowered in your truth, in that truth that is right here in your knowing. Thank you to the Reiki energy, to each other, to the teachers, and to the students. So we pass these ways down to the descendants, whether through our own actions or through these teachings, as they are heard too. Thank you, and so it is. And so when you're ready, you can come fully back in and open your eyes.